Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself breakfast. Breakfast all this week and next week. This version is sponsored by the Samson family member of Ishan Yehuda Ben Minyan, Neshama Havin Aliyah. Anybody wants to stay learning for the Open Bay Spanish, more than Polo, is welcome to do so. Now, the big question is, can I eat meat right after the Yontif is over? After Tisha B'Av. It's going to be a Yontif. It's not a Yontif yet. I know some people don't want to say after the day after Tisha B'Av because they figured we're in the Mashiach age, Messianic age, where Tisha B'Av is going to become a big Yontif, and maybe it'll be Yisroel Chag the day after. However, I think some of the Hasidic rabbis used to do a siyum right after Tisha B'Av so they were able to eat meat. They shouldn't have a Rabbi did that. Other rabbis did that. What about the 10th of Av, which falls on a Friday? Rabbi Levi Yitzchak or Brenner had a special interpretation. The Magen Av says when the 10th of Av falls on Friday, everything is permitted in honor of Shabbos, and according to Rabbi Levi Yitzchak, that includes meat. And since there's also a concept of Shulchan Aruch saying eating food on Friday, perhaps eating meat, and what's your appetite for Shabbos, so maybe meat would be included in that. In fact, there's an ancient custom, which I just found out, that Jews particularly ate meat on Friday. Why is that? To counteract the Catholics. The Catholics had a special thing during the month that they didn't eat meat on Fridays. So the Jews had a special custom to eat meat on Friday to counteract that custom. So according to what Rabbi Yitzchak says, you can eat meat even in the morning on Friday. I don't want to add another mitzvah to the Torah eating meat on Friday because there's a prohibition as Hanan. You're not supposed to add on to the Torah. You're not supposed to subtract to the Torah. So the question is, I can understand why I can't subtract to the Torah. Why can't I add to the Torah? It shows that I'm really somebody special. I'm adding more and more mitzvahs. So the answer that's given, I think, in the Yonah Torah is that somebody who thinks he's better, he can add mitzvahs, will end up saying, you know what, I added mitzvahs, I'm going to subtract. It's like a relationship. I'm doing so much for you, if I cut corners a little bit, it's okay. It's okay if I cut corners and doing some mitzvah because I'm doing so much more the other way. The Torah says no. I conclude that Dubna Maga is a wonderful parable, which I thought was a personal Polo story, but it's a wonderful story about a man goes to borrow a spoon, a silver spoon from his neighbor. He borrows, he returns with two silver spoons. He goes, why? He goes, this silver spoon had a baby. Okay, fine. The next day he borrows a Kiddush cup again. He comes back with two Kiddush cups. And what happened? He goes, this Kiddush cup gave birth to another Kiddush cup. The following week he borrows this gorgeous chandelier, and the guy waits a week or two, he never gets it back. He calls to the guy, so what happened to my chandelier? He goes, it's died. He goes, how can a chandelier die? He says, if you can believe it can give birth, you can believe it can die too. And that's the most, if you're going to end up adding to the Torah, you're going to ultimately end up subtracting from the Torah. Therefore the Torah says, don't add and don't subtract. Do what God tells you to do. Give the 630 mitzvahs to the mitzvahs. Don't add and don't subtract. Have a wonderful Shabbat.